Hidden Golem Games. Alrighty, we're starting off. We got another MTGO Vintage Cube draft, and we're starting off with some double power here. And I don't know what to first pick. This pack is stacked, by the way. Power, power. Let's just go over the, like, insane cards. Power, power, Remand, Tundra, Ajani, two fetch lands. A Fabled Passage is like a bad fetch. Leyline Binding's decent. Vaultborn and Arcana Guard. Like, we're gonna get something great back. There's an Entomb here. That card's also pretty solid. But I'm gonna start off with. I have really been liking blue fetches. Green fetches are also really nice. I tend to end up in green a lot, but I'm gonna start with the blue fetch. I draft blue more than any other color. Let's just do it. Blue and green are my two most drafted colors. So we're gonna start off with a blue fetch. Maybe get back a Tundra, Leyline Binding. Maybe get back one of these, like maybe get back a Vaultborn Tyrant for Flash or something. We'll see what we get. Well, they're not really my opponent. It doesn't say my opponent to the right or the left. My opponent to the left is getting a nice piece of green power, but I'm also not going to be fighting them because that's not how these things work. Now there's a fast bond, which isn't my favorite with first picking blue Mox here. If I first pick green Mox, it still wouldn't be my absolute favorite. I could just take an Overlord of the Baelmerk. I always talk about how good this card is, and I don't draft a lot because it's in that weird category. I think of a very similar place to like Urson Monstrosity, or even Fastbond's in a similar spot where it's really strong, but you don't want to pick it super highly. But this pack is low enough. Like, there's not. Phyrexian Metamorph's decent. There's two elves. I like those. Fastbond's a really potent card, but I talked about Overlord. Let's draft it. It's card selection. Oh, and now we take a Polluted Delta. That's cool. We're starting off with blue card, black card. Get a blue black fetch. I talked about how strong this card is. Yeah, it's card selection. It mills for Goyfs and such, and then it just comes online as a powerful creature. If you can combo it with Felia or other stuff, you can get some really neat synergy there. Touch the Spirit Realm is still in that combos. Oh no, maybe it doesn't. That only hits artifacts or creatures, right? So I'm lying. But yeah, take Polluted Delta, maybe get back Malcolm, Knight's Whisper. Not really Rain of Filth. Eagles would be a cool get back. Maybe Botanical Sanctum end up Sultai direction, which with Overlord is not a 0 because Goyf is actually pretty good with it, as I just talked about. Gristlebrand, Fiery Confluence, Wrench Gadgeteer, Cut Down. I think I'm going to go with Imperial Seal, though. Tutors are just really solid. Blue Mox doesn't lean me towards playing aggro. Doesn't necessarily mean I won't, but it leans me more towards sort of control-y stuff. A little bit slower game plan where Imperial Seal, Vamp Tutor get better. Gristlebrand would also be an interesting pickup here. Could try to wheel that Entomb and just go Reanimatory. I've got an Overlord. Maybe I should do that. You know what? We'll try that. We'll try to take Gristlebrand. I don't usually take targets, like Reanimator targets, too highly, but we're going to give that a shot. There's a Wasteland. I really like Wasteland. I think the card's super potent. There's also another Goyf, which is really good with Overlord. Also, just for Goyfs, is another thing. Overlord is an enchantment creature. It's two types on a creature, right? So that's another reason. I really don't prefer Nether Goyf. I think the card can be do nothing a lot of the time. But this doesn't seem like the start to a Wasteland deck. Containment Priest's good, but if I'm gonna try to do Reanimator stuff, that's not the best. Feel the Dead, I don't really want. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take it. We're gonna try and make this work. Now I can take Scrubland to go in a what's it called? Esper direction. There's Urtai Resurrected. There's Thought Scour. There's Otawara. But I think I'm just gonna take Scrubland. I think this card is good. And if that Tundra wheels, it probably wouldn't, but it could out of that pack. That pack was really strong. If that Tundra wheels, we could have a really nice start to Esperland, like some Esper lands. There is Goyf itself, though. Also Fairy Mastermind and Kitesail Freebooter. Maybe I shouldn't try to do the Goyf thing. I do really like it, but I think I'm just gonna take Kitesail Freebooter. I'm not huge on this card, but in Reanimator, Disruption's good. We might wheel Entomb, which would be cool. And yeah, I just don't have a start to green at all. I'm not going to try and force something silly. Oh, now we're going to take Stern Scolding, though. like that a lot. Vindicate's also awesome. I'm a huge Vindicate fan. Hitting lands with it can be really good. Just hitting whatever you need to, right? That's the power of Vindicate is good. But we're going to take Stern Scolding and take our good, cheap interaction. We got a fetch land back. So there's also Archon, though. Archon is great. Entomb didn't wheel, and Vaultborn didn't wheel. That makes me tempted to think someone either picked up Natural Order or Flash. Because Archon tends to be a better Reanimator target than Vaultborn. I think it is. It's like one of the best Reanimator targets. But fetch lands are so good. I'm going to take the Bloodstained Mire. This might be a mistake, but this card is just so busted. Like, fetch lands is just so busted. And we can pick up targets. I'm not too worried. Okay, I'm gonna take Get Lost here. Phyrexian Metamorph's fine. If I'd taken the Goyf, I might probably pick up Ursine Monstrosity. I think this card is really good. I think people sleep on a little bit, but we got some good white fixing. Overlords. Good at putting cards in bin, and Get Lost is just a good removal spell. I don't know why I started talking about Overlord. Gonna take Eagles here now. Rain of Filth just isn't my thing, and Eagles finding this scrubland to get black, and being a Reanimator target. Again, we don't have any cards that actually reanimate yet, but you can usually pick up a couple if you prioritize them high enough. For first picking up Blue Mox, we're surprisingly light on blue, but blue's been really cut, so I don't think that's really... There's not much we could have done about that. Adjust my camera slightly. There we go. Frenzied Gadgeteer, Concealed Courtyard, Talon Gates, Talisman. I'm just going to take Concealed Courtyard. Just take the fixing. Talon Gates is good. And especially in like a green, like aggressive-y deck. Ugh, I really don't like Carnage Interpreter. I'm just going to take Feel the Dead. I really don't think I'll play it, but maybe if we end up getting a ton of blue. Ooh, Urtai Resurrection came back. That's pretty nice. I like that. This card is just... Oh, and Goyf came back. Okay. Wild. People sleep on Tarmogoyf. It is not as good as it used to be back when it was like a $50 card back in the day. Don't get me wrong, but people do not give that card its due deference, and that is, I think, a big mistake. Karakas, Fractured Identity are my two picks here. I mean, Volk turning Bloodstained into blue also is an easy route to red. Is solid. Like, I could easily pivot off this white and go to a red direction. Fractured Identity is so good, though. Crocs is so good. No, I'm going to take Volk. It just gives me so many options here, and I'm not married to my white. And this could definitely come like a Through the Breach type deck. And now there's a Ragavan. Ragavan, Echo, Skull Clamp, Voice, Spellbinder, Detective's Phoenix. All good. Detective's Phoenix is really good with Eagles. But I'm going to take Ragavan, and I think this white... I mean, it depends on how our fixing turns out, but I think this white might be coming out. We'll see. Yeah, just take a Ragavan. Maybe get back Shieldred's Edict, Urborg, Expressive would all be good to get back. And yeah, I like going in a Grixis-y aggro direction. We got three Izzet lands. Could not think of the word Izzet for a minute there. And yeah, I mean, so Urtai's not a premium blue card. So really we're just got some good black cards, and Griselbrand isn't doing anything at the moment. It's not super where I want to be at the start of Pack 2, but there's so much time to figure out a good direction. Stay a little open, stay a little loose with it. I tend to be a little more locked in by Pack 2. Sometimes I'll pivot, but I prefer to have, like, at least a good number of colors of one thing I'm playing. Okay, Shallow Grave is here. That's interesting. Recurring Nightmare. Recurring Nightmare could be interesting if we end up doing some shenanigans. Shallow Grave is good. Amped Raptor's funny, but it's, again, don't really want to take that here. Fallen Shinobi's also really good, but that we'll probably wheel that or the Corsi Revenant. I'm going to take Recurring Nightmare. I'm going to sideboard these for now, and we're going to take Recurring Nightmare and just be like, okay, we can do some Reanimator shenanigans. It's just a great card, and even if we don't end up with like big Reanimator stuff, it's still really good to get value off like Urtai and ETB effects, and off of like if you can get like a Pyrogoyf, like you can just start doing recursion of all those ETB and leaves the battlefield triggers. Overlord filling up the bin for that stuff. Yeah, I think there's definitely a direction here. Definitely a direction here. Blue is almost surely not getting cut. I'm just trying to think of where we're going to go. Okay, there's Atali. Atali's good with Recurring Nightmare. There's also a path to exile, though. And we do have just a kind of free white splash. We can take 4 color, no green. So we've got 1, 2... We got so many whites. Yeah, I'm actually just going to be like, yes, we're just going to be like 4 color, no green at the moment. Because I think that the cards we drafted there are good enough. Teferi is great, but I'm going to take Path. Maybe get back Teferi, Jace. I don't really want balance. Douthie, Atali, Static Prison, even a General Ferris Rockerick. Although I only have 1 card that enables it right now. Even Fire Ice is pretty good. Although it is definitely... I've been playing some Retro Cube, and it's definitely worse than it is in the Retro Cube here. Yeah. It's funny, because I do think Tarmogoyf's a great combo with Overlord, but it's just not what we want to be doing here. Or is it? Well, or should I say, or Golgari it? 3 green lands, then? Pick up some Triumphs, just be 5 color? 5 color nonsense? I've never been one to turn down 5 color nonsense. Never been one to turn it down. It's funny, in Cube, Feel the Dead tends to be the best in 5 color decks because you're running the most lands, you're drafting lands the most highly, but it also is bad from a casting your spells perspective. So, it's a little toss up there. Not sure if this Griselbrand is going to make it there. We could just be on sort of a... play a bunch of decent, good creatures and Recurring Nightmare, like, as just a value piece, not as, like, a crux of the deck. Watery Grave, or Oculus, or Lalia. Lalia is great. Pentad Prism is also great as fixing. But I kind of just want to take Watery Grave and just have my mana base locked down, and then just be able to draft whatever I want for the rest of the draft, kind of. Yeah, let's do it. There's nothing here that I feel like this deck needs. Okay. There's an Undercity Sewers now. Speaking of lands. There's also a Goblin Rabblemaster. I do like that. Sunfall's okay. Not really the card for this deck. Don't want to be putting my creatures in exile, really. I could just take Undercity Sewers here. It's another blue-black land. It's good. Phantasmal Image is fine. Rabblemaster is fine, but this isn't really the deck for that. I'm going to take Sewers here. I know I just talked about drafting playables, but now there's a Savannah. No, this is not the time for that. It's probably a Braid here. Could be Overlord, but that's a lot of white. Magda's fine. Sedgemoor Witch is good if I want to try to pick up that combo, but I didn't grab that Imperial Seal. Almost kind of wishing I did. I wish I had Imperial Seal a little bit now. I might take Sedgemoor then, but I'm going to take Trumpeting Carnosaur. It's good as a Reanimator card. We'll try to pick up another Reanimator card or two. Oh, and now we get this Oliphant. Don't really want Council's Judgment. Double white's a little bit tricky, as I brought up the other thing. And now we're in for, like, having a good amount of targets in bin between 2 things we can try to discard or mill, and 2 land cyclers. Although reanimating Eagles of the North is really not that nice. It can be fine if you do it really cheap, but now there's Expressive Iteration. That card does rule. There's also Detective's Phoenix, which is also good with land cyclers. And it's a 2-color, it's a 2-type card for these. Sure, we'll try that out. We're trying to brew here. I've been doing a lot of, like, funny little brews. Karsi Revenant is great, but I'm going to take Fallen Shinobi. I think this is a Fallen Shinobi type deck. Oh, now we get Teferi. Atali's awesome. General Ferris Rockerick is great when I'm in all these colors, but Teferi just is so good. I would take all 4 of these cards. I'd take all 4 of these cards and draft nothing for the rest of this pack. I'm going to take Bleachbone. I have a lot of swamps. Makes white. I think that's solid. Oh, and Oculus comes back. Yes, we're definitely down for Oculus. It's very good with Recurring Nightmare because they kind of need to answer it. And it... yeah. And it... like, you can get it back repeatedly. Oh, I don't quite... I mean, I felt they've been decently. 2 fetches, 2 land cyclers, good amount of spells, so... Not a 0. Okay, there's Mana Leak. Oh, we could take Tinker. This is not a Tinker moment. Definitely gotta take Mana Leak here. Ugin's interesting, but this is not the deck for Ugin. Ugin, why couldn't you have shown up when I was drafting Channel so many drafts in a row? Hoping to get either like Taiga, Hallowed Fountain, or Ralgren Triome back. Those would all be neat. At the moment, I'm thinking I might cut green for this Goyf and just cut the Bayou, so that I don't have to worry about drawing it as a dead card. Probably get back Taiga, I would maybe run it. Not gonna get back Mana Drain. I mean, what's my blue looking like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sources at the moment. No, Mana Leak's just so much better in this kind of deck. Mana Drain can be awesome, but I want to make sure that I'm able to cast my counter spells out. Now we're going to take Swords. There's Corey Steelcutter, which I think would go hard in this deck, and we have a good chance of getting back. If we don't get that one back, I can also check something in a second. Maybe Tide Hollow, Deep Cavern. Flage isn't really what I want here. Yeah, hopefully one of the hand disruption pieces comes back. Also, Touch the Spirit Realm is, yeah, artifact creature. The Overlords are not creatures when they're impended, so you cannot touch the Spirit Realm them. Womp, womp. Yeah, take Swords. Some just insane interaction. Oh, and now we get a Psychic Frog. Okay, that's sick. Maybe get back Slimefoot and Squee, Mind Twist, Mortuary. I would leave the green in if I got Slimefoot and Squee. Definitely not going to get back Marsh Flats. This is another pretty stacked pack. Like, I think Kappa Cannoneer is great. I actually think people are pretty low on that card. Mind Twist is really good. Psychic Frog is good. Demonic Tutor is awesome. Marsh Flats is great. Bitter Triumph's decent, and the 2 lands are okay. The 2 non-fetch lands. Bright Glass, again, is really hard to run. It's just double green, double white is just not something you see a lot in your deck. Nissa can be solid. DRC is also great. I've also run a DRC in this deck, but this is a moment to take Psychic Frog and be happy. Take Troll, complete the trifecta of the Grix. Well, it's actually not Grixis, of the Mardu land cyclers. Wow. Not actually what I usually get trifecta-wise. Probably just going to take No More Lies here, although Tidebinder is great. Library is also very good, but I just don't think I can afford the colorless here. Take Normalize, maybe get back Leovold, Tidebinder, Spire Bluff, Troll. Probably not Troll. But yeah, hopefully one of those. But yeah, just take another counter spell. Get our interaction up. And then here, there's Grist, there's Grief. Both really good. Flood Pit's Drowner, I enjoy. Enduring Curiosity is also kind of kick-ass. I think at the moment, Gristlebrand and Trumpeting Carnosaur are coming out. So this is what? 3 more playables needed? So yeah, I'm going to take... It's either Grist or Enduring Curiosity. So Enduring Curiosity is so busted. This also works well with the 2 Goyfs. Sure, we'll take Enduring Curiosity. So does Grist, though. And Grist just takes... Like, Grist is not a card that accelerates in taking over a game. It doesn't take over games. But if you can get a Grist out a little bit early, it can just sort of keep someone out of a game. I'm actually going to take Grist here. There's a lot of good blue. We'll probably get some good blue back by passing all that. Lush Portico, Evora. Evora is good. I've talked about how much I like Evora. It's really, really good with Psychic Frog. You play a Psychic Frog, you play an Evora, you like dump like 3 cards in your hand, they both get 3/1/1 counters. It's really solid. Sorin is okay. I don't have any other life gain in this deck. This card just does not get there for me. I'm going to draft Evora. There's also Treasure Cruise. And I didn't take... There is an Oculus, which is a little bit of a non-bow with Treasure Cruise. Oh, I'm gonna really... This is a really hard decision. I have not gotten to play with Evora yet. I'm gonna try that card here. That is probably a mistake, by the way. Like, I'm probably misplaying. Okay, so that is Epiphany, Bauble, Zagoth Triumph. Zagoth Triumph is good from a fixing perspective. It turns both my fetch lands into Sultai, right? They both can get it. Bauble's good from the double Goyf perspective. I'm pretty low on artifacts here. Occult Epiphany is also good from that perspective, and I've been drafting around the Goyf spit, so I have a bunch of enchantment creatures, like Planeswalker creatures, all this stuff. Blazemar Verge is just fine. It's basically Bauble, Epiphany, Zagoth Triumph, and again, I'm just going to take Epiphany. I think this card always overperforms what I expect it to. Free Underground Sea? Yes. There's also Deluge. Oh, there's also... No, I'm so creature-based. I'm so creature-based and aggressive. I'm just going to take the really good land for me and not dick around with it. And now there's a Raugrin Triumph. Ugin came back. There's also Blackcleave Cliffs. My green right now is the only color I'm a little worried about. I'm actually going to take Blackcleave here. I think I've got a lot of good red and black early. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And now there's Touch the Spirit Realm. There's Tidehollow. I'm going to take Tide... No, I'm going to take Ulamog here. Here's why. So I've got 11 lands plus a fetch. So I'm at 23 playables at the moment. I don't really want Tidehollow or Spyglass in at this moment in time. Although maybe I want Tidehollow over Tarmogoyf and I'm cutting green. Is that really what I'm doing? Yeah. So the reason I take those occasionally... Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not cutting green now. But I should just take Mind Twist here. Yeah. The reason I take those occasionally is for the Brain Freeze decks that don't have a Thassa's Oracle or Jace. You get to sort of goozle them a bit with that. Okay, we're going to take out Grist. We're going to take out Goyf. We're going to draft Unexpectedly Absent, although I don't think I'll play it. But I'll put it here for now. I guess I'll draft Clarion Conqueror in case there's something crazy. Like an Artifact deck? Yeah, I'd bring that in against an Artifact deck. And this is what? This is 24 playables plus 2 land cyclers. Take Greaves. And Crabomination. Definitely not playing Crabomination. I'm not main decking Clarion Conqueror. I'm not main decking any of this stuff. So yeah, we're going to play it like this. We're a little land heavy. We're about 1 land over what I'd want normally. But with Occult Epiphany, Overlord, they flashbang me a little bit. Evora creating, what's it called? Blood. Goyf draws Frog draws cards. Teferi draws cards. Shinobi gives us extra cards. I just think this looks solid. So yeah, this is that plus these two. It's 14 plus 4 from me on 18. Mind Twist I consider like a 4-drop. Fallen Shinobi's a 4-drop. That's a 3-drop. This is a 2-drop. Curve looks pretty nice. Yeah, I don't think I'm losing too much by cutting green. I'm not even going to play this just for Wasteland reasons. Yeah, there's no reason to play it, right? I don't have anything color-based. I didn't draft that Golos. Overlord. Yeah, I just like to check, because sometimes I'm a moron. I don't think so. Cool. Let's add basic lands. 1 of each is the suggestion. I don't know if oh no, 1 of each and then 2 planes. What's my white count? That can't be right. I've got so little white. Yeah, I guess I got more than I thought. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pips. My blue pips are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's about equivalent to my blue. Let's count it up. So black sources 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 black sources. Okay, that's a lot of black. Let's go over white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't... I guess only 6 white. Yeah, no, I should probably run 2 planes. Blue, we've got a lot as well, but it's also semi-low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9. Blue. Yeah, no, I agree with this. And then red, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, we're pretty low on red, actually. But then we'll go up to 6. Okay, yeah, no, this feels good. So, actually, the auto lands thing nailed it. My bad. My bad, auto lands thing. Put that at a 1, put that at a 1. The rest of these go back here. So that's what our deck looks like. Yeah, no, I really like this. Let's get into match 1. We are on the draw here, and I am not going to keep this hand. Just can't cast any of my spells. You know the drill. Mulligan. Okay. That is not a good sign. Do I keep it anyway because of turn 1 Ragavan and go all the way to Greed Town? As a wise man once said, F it, we ball, and truer words have never been spoken. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm fucked. Ooh, we are not totally fucked, though. Turn 1 Ragavan. Let's go. Classic Black Lotus into Tireless Tracker. The classic combo. No attacks. Okay. Draw. Ho, 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 ho. I can go get white. I can go get white. I can go get white. And they don't have a land? Okay. They were as greedy as me. And only for one of us did it pay off. Boom. Get your 2 maps, King. Okay. Yeah! Some may call me a greedy bastard. And some would be absolutely right. Oh my god, I can't believe we won that. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't think I can describe that as anything other than just that's hilarious. Oh man, that was great. I'm gonna keep this hand. This hand rules. Mind Twist, Get Lost, Path to Exile. Path to Exile is my favorite first, rather that be a Swords. I'd almost always rather be a Swords. If I could just replace every Path to Exile I ever draft with Swords to Plowshares, I would probably do that. Oh, Avacyn's Pilgrim. I should definitely Path to Exile that. You know what they say, bolt the bird. I'm gonna do this. And I could go get... So I don't have red. I could go get Volk. Or I could go get a Surveil Land to fill up bin for this Oculus. And to look for a Moxen, because a Moxen here would be pretty great with being on the Mind Twist. Oh, an Evoked Grief. Sure. Yeah, that can happen. That can happen. That is okay with me. What do I take if I'm them? Okay, they're taking the path. Oh, they've ephemerated said Grief, and they're going to take the Get Lost now. Okay, there's Mind Twist. Oh, they're taking Psychic Frog. Okay. There's Mind Twist. If I get a... Okay, getting a Surveil Land now seems pretty damn nice. Yeah. I actually kind of love that. Because I'm not super scared of what they're doing at this moment in time. So what I'll do is I'll Stern Scolding a play they make, and if they don't make a play, I will Get Lost. The Grief on end step. Oh, wait, no, they're going to... Never mind. That's not happening. That's just not allowed to happen. No. No, I forgot that was going to happen. My bad. My B. Kind of forgot how the game of Magic the Gathering works. Definitely should have put Stern Scolding in bin. That's me throwing a bit. Oh, nothing. Okay, they might have like a Questing Beast or something in hand. Wouldn't be shocked. Why didn't we map token there? Oh, okay, because we've got... Yeah, okay. You gotta take Mind Twist now. They probably take Oculus, which feels like a mistake. But you gotta take Mind Twist. They gotta take Mind Twist. There's no world where it's not taking Mind Twist here. I'm just gonna Mind Twist your whole hand. Okay. I mean, you've taken all the scary shit out of my hand. I will admit this, and you have map tokens for that Grief, which makes it a little better. But I'm just going to say, get rid of that hand you're holding. I draw the island anyway. Yeah. No more hand for you. You get to draw 1 card, and you get to map twice, which is annoying. But let's get rid of those cards. Nightmare Swamp. Nothing super impactful. Pass to their turn. I mean, if they drew a super good creature here. Okay, they got a forest. We're gonna map again. And we got another forest. Cool. Now we got an Iggy. You can hit for 4 here. Ouch. I mean, this is definitely a thing. Okay, Evora's good, though. Evora. Create a blood token. I'm going to either Stern Scolding a play they make, or I'm going to blood token this Stern Scolding way on end step. They're going to attack. I cannot block. They hit me for another 4 down to 9. Like, I mean, Grief Scam's good. Cool. We will now Blood Token. Pitch this. Get a counter. Draw a card. Occult Epiphany. Oh, that's so good with Evora. I think I might just want to Occult Epiphany for 3. I think I'm going to go begin combat, attack, swing. No blockers. And I think I just want to do this for all the mana. I don't think they have removal spell or counter spell. If they do, that's a crying shame. Boom, boom, boom. This is 3. Plus she goes up to a 5/5. Oh, that's sick. Boom. Make a blood. And then next turn we can just hold up Mana Leak. It's a little bit frightening based on what they draw. Oh, no. Yeah, that's shitty for me. Not gonna lie, that's really crappy. Did we get Karakas? Because if we have Karakas in deck, I am in a really... Okay, Strip Mine. Okay, that's fine. Can't swing with Grief here, I just trade. Maybe that's fine. I don't know. Maybe I should have held up Mana Leak, but I feel like... I don't know. You tell me. What should I have done there? Okay, Urtai Resurrected is pretty huge. I kind of feel like I just need to hit prime time right now. I mean, this is the power of this deck. It's got answers. Blow that up. No Recurring Nightmare in hand. I am going to swing for 6. Boom. Make a Blood Token. Cool. We got some good filtering online now. Even if I swing with Grief, I could just not block it and then swing for an almost lethal. Oh my god. Oh, Craterhoof Behemoth. Am I just dead? I'm just dead. That was a crazy draw. What? I mean, it didn't even matter. Okay, cool. What the fuck? I guess I should have left up Mana Leak again. Oh my god. Craterhoof Behemoth there off the top? Seriously? Okay. How many activated abilities of creatures do I have? I have Psychic Frog. I have Teferi. Sorry, not just creatures. I'm thinking about this Clarion Conqueror to turn off their dorks. I kind of like that. I don't think Kitesail Freebooter's that good in this matchup. Yeah, let's run it like this. We're on the play again. I think we're on the play that game. We crushed it. But sadly we had to win game 1. What was even our... Oh, yeah, they grief scammed me. So, yeah, I would have gotten to resolve like a Psychic Frog or maybe an Oculus at some point. It's pretty good. It was pretty good. And they even had the... Yeah, they had the Recurring Nightmare. They got to really tear my hand apart, and then I got to get back into it. And then they just had 2 insane top decks that just... Ugh. I mean, they actually... I don't want to just call it as top decks. That's just disrespectful. They did dig with the maps that I gave them. That's a legitimate part of the game. We're going to keep this hand. It's got turn 1 Stern Scolding. I think that's really good. Let's go Volk, and then I can either Oliphant on their end step or counter a Dork or a Grief or something of the like. Dork gets counterspelled. No reason not to just do that. Fire that off. Okay. Oh, wait. This doesn't get black, I'm realizing. Oh, I think I fucked up slightly. Let's play this. Let's pass, and we'll Mountain Cycle on their turn. No reason to not do that now. Huh. Okay. Another Dork. Oh, my God. I suck, by the way. I didn't F2 to that. I know I F2 to that instead of just F1ing. I want a Mountain Cycle right now. I just don't want the chances of drawing a mountain to hit me. Oh, I have no mountains in deck. Okay. Didn't even matter then. Let's just pass. Okay. That's super rough. Maybe Oliphant should get cut, and I should just bring in a land over it. It does very little for me then. I've got 2 lands it grabs. Oh my god, Lotus Cobra. Should we have 6 here? Yeah, this is going to be brutal. I think I just lost the game. by keeping this hand. I didn't understand how rough it was going to be mana-wise, and it's going to be prime time. Yeah, okay, cool, and they've got infinite mana now. Yeah, I think I really threw, but I don't know if I could beat this anyway. I mean, their deck's got a Lotus to just play a prime time on... I mean, it's turn 3, but, I mean, they could have played it on turn 2 if I hadn't killed the Abathon's Pilgrim. I will try to fight back into it. But I'm going to lose, probably. Almost definitely. See, I pitch 5 cards to the Psychic Frog. I can block a prime time, but they still have insane mana. They get to Restless Vine Stalks. I'm just losing. Pretty assuredly. If they have a Crater Hoof here, I'm going to lose my shit a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Okay, they're just animating Restless Vine Stalks and swinging for a bajillion. What? 11 plus 3 plus maybe 2? Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame. It's a shame I had to just instantly die. This is a turn 4. It's not a turn 4 kill, by the way. I can block, but it's a turn 4. I'm basically dead. It's 11, 14. Yeah, I just no blocks. I'll hit with Ragavan. I don't think there's any reason to full swing here, by the way. I feel like full swing was actually a really big mistake. I don't have a board wipe, I know, so I can't even do that, but hit him. Make a treasure, exile Tireless Tracker. Yippee! Let's play that out. Can't absent. Psychic Frog doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'm just dead. GG's. GG's. Okay, well, lost the match. Let's see if we can get match 2. That was an unfortunate game 2 to lose. I really think I had that one until they drew exactly what was needed with that Crater Hoof. But yeah, that's what happens. Alrighty, on the draw against some sort of owl. Spectacle Mage Treasure. Is that a real Magic card? I've never heard of it. It's got to just be like just a portrait or something, or maybe some crazy commander card from Strixhaven I don't know about. But oh, that was a sad match 1 to lose. It was a real shame. But we did get to see Evora do some crazy stuff. That card rocks. Like I got some real synergy within the deck. I think it can do some real nice work. We got a hand. It's got a Psychic Frog early. It's got an Eagle's Cycle on turn 1. I'm gonna keep this. They've got a Lutri back in the cube. I love that Lutri's back. I think that's super fun. It's just a reliably, like, decent card to draft. It works well with Force and with, like, Pyrokinesis type stuff. Ooh, Gix Probe. Gix Probe. They don't know. They know I don't have a terrifying turn 1 play. Oh, Mana Vault. Okay, that's a pretty terrifying turn 1 play, honestly. I'm just gonna go with an Island here. And then pass. And then we can Island Cycle on their turn. And I won't fuck it up this time. Not Island Cycle, Plane Cycle. I considered cutting the Oliphant like I talked about. I don't think I should. It gets a decent amount of stuff, and then I just need to know that I only have the 2 things to fetch with it. Holy shit. Oh. I mean, that's a little frightening from it's a lot of mana and a lot of cards. Okay, and they cast a Talisman here probably, so they're back up to 5. Oh, Retrofitter. That is... Okay, are we activating Retrofitter? Okay. What the fuck? I mean, it's a hand. We're activating Retrofitter. That feels like a huge waste of a Lotus Petal. I'm guessing my opponent is on Breach shenanigans based on the colors I'm seeing and the fact that there's an LED and a Petal. Although I never consider Petal to be a reason they're on Breach shenanigans. Okay, I really do just want to blow up this Retrofitter Foundry. Oh, I can't. Right. Okay, this is the one flaw of Get Lost. The one big flaw of Get Lost. So what we're going to do is play out Underground Sea. And I am just going to slam a Psychic Frog. And then hopefully I draw a Moxen off the top and I can go like Overlord plus hold up Mana Leak. That would be cool. That would be pretty chill. Evora is going to be important in this game, I also think. I would like a red source because being able to trample over tokens really is relevant. I probably should have played out Scrubland last turn so I could double white for Unexpectedly Absent. Did not think of that. Okay. There is one issue with this plan. Which is that I get to do this. I do get to do this. And it's pretty good. I do think they're probably gonna, like, win here. Like, there's a... Oh, no, they didn't make red. Do they have a land drop this turn? I don't think they do. No, I think they do, sorry. No, they don't. Okay, cool. Oh, because they needed to play... Yeah. Cool. So I've got a 7/8 Psychic Frog now. Yeah, this is a pretty good hand to draw, I think. I think Tide Hollow... I mean, I get to do 2 spells. Oh, dick move. Okay, yeah, let's draw a blue... a 3 blue removal spell. Our deck is so full of those. Fuck that. Oh, that makes me angry. I do get to do Recurring Nightmare shit, which feels solid, but... Hit me for 1, and then you're gonna... Oh, okay, we're just making another servo? Okay. I thought you were sacrificing it mid-combat. I was like, what are we doing? What's going on? I can't believe they drew that. Okay, so we're definitely playing on Mox Sapphire. And we're definitely playing on Bleachbone because our Scrubland's gone and I need some white. And we're going to go white, black. Oh, I don't get to Psychic Frog here, too. I don't get to do anything here, too. I could Psychic Frog and then have up Swords, nothing. Definitely actually shouldn't have played this. Wow. That came back to bite me. Let's just slam Psychic Frog back down. Card's really good. And then next turn with this Polluted Delta, maybe we can go like... No, I can only activate this as a sorcery, right? Yeah, fuck. So if I couldn't activate it as a sorcery, what I'd do is I'd play it, and then I'd play Tide Hollow Sculler, and with a Tide Hollow Sculler trigger on the stack, I'd Recurring Nightmare, because then the card just gets eaten forever. But you can't do... They made it so you can't do that, guys. They made it so you can't do it. What are we doing here? Forensic Gadgeteer. Okay. That's getting Swords to Plowshared. With this Basalt Monolith on a stack. Watch. Okay. Not Basalt Monolith. Walking Ballista for 2. Swords to Plowshares. You don't even get to activate that, what's it called? That clue with your Ballista. I mean, that clue with your 1 floating mana. Probably should have retrofitted, though, right? Unless they're just going to make the flying token right now. Sure. You can do that. I'm going to block this. I'm going to discard cards here. That's fine. Discard a card. It's going to be Urtai Resurrected. Okay. Discard a card. It's going to be Path to Exile. Boom. 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 And then go to my turn. Draw. Okay, it's not optimal, honestly. I'm going to Polluted Delta here. I think I just want to fetch. Before combat, I am going to Tide Hollow Sculler. Whoa! Okay. Oh my god, these are... What the fuck? Guys, the hand I drew was Sink into Stupor, Mishra's Workshop, Ancestral Recall, Covenant Jewel, Preordained Spellseeker. I'm gonna take the Recall, I think. I mean, the Covenant Jewel's also, the Covenant Jewel, it kind of almost makes them, no, but then like they play Covenant Jewel, I get to steal it. Yeah, I'm gonna take Recall, that just feels like it's the right thing to take. Attacks, we'll swing for 3 face. They're gonna block here, cool, that's what I expected. We're going to fetch. We're going to get Undersea Series. I'm just going to get red, though, and then I'm going to play out Recurring Nightmare. I can't play out Recurring Nightmare. I forgot I didn't have any more black to fetch in my deck. Oh, okay. It's okay. It's all good. Do kind of wish I had a a counterspell in hand. That mana drain would be nice here. Everybody in the comments going, I told you to take mana drain over mana tithe. Nope, mana leak. Mana tithe's a 1-drop. Okay, Coveted Jewel. You get to draw 3. I mean, they've gotta. I'm not F6 here, I guess. They've gotta have what's it called? Breach combo. There's no way they don't. Whoa, okay. They are digging deep. They still have 4 mana up. It's important to remember. 2 top, 0 bottom. That's unfortunate. Oh, God. I have a feeling. Oh, Kappa Cannoneer? Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with that. I get to jump Psychic Frog. Yeah, this is so fine. I am going to Shotgun Watery Grave here. Exile 3 cards. We're going to hit that. Eagles. Get lost. We are going to discard Bloodstained Mire. Combat attacks. Flying guy. Not blocked. I get Coveted Jewel. Oh, I could even fall on Shinobi, which makes it a little unfortunate. No, I'm just going to discard their whole hand. Yeah. Boom. Right? That's just what I do. Or do I want to Fallen Shinobi them here? That feels kind of awesome. So if I Fallen Shinobi here, it's 4 mana. Leaves me with the ability to hit them for 4 still. Sure. Shouldn't have discarded. Let's return that to my hand. Ninjutsu. Bop. What do I hit? I hit Currency Converter. I will cast that. I will then go Mind Twist targeting them. X is 4. Get rid of that hand for me. Oh, they discarded Echo of Eons. Oh, fuck. And then we will pass the turn. Currency Converter would be another good one for this deck. I got a good number of ways to discard. I will probably block Kappa Cannoneer. Yeah. It's kind of a shame that, no, I wouldn't even, I'd exile the Swamp. I was going to say, it's kind of a shame that Echo of Eons makes it so you, don't discard, you just shuffle them right in. You don't discard and then shuffle your graveyard. Although that would probably get crazy with Madness. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I actually probably should have left up... No, well, I couldn't leave up, man. I didn't know. Probably shouldn't have Fallen Shinobi'd, is what really shouldn't have happened. That was probably a big error. Cool, I'm going to take a bunch of damage this turn, probably. But they don't have too much more mana, honestly. Yeah, I could just path it. Okay, wow. I guess if they play out another 10 artifacts, they deserve the win. I will just give them that. If they play out another 10 artifacts here, like, kudos to them. Hats off. That'll be another 9 now. But, yeah, what do I want to do? I kind of want to... I want to kill them next turn. So I can Detective's Phoenix. That would get them almost dead. I could just Path it and then kill them. Yes, that's the plan. Is just Path it, dash a Ragavan, kill them. I can't dash a Ragavan and Detective's Phoenix. Oh, no, I can't. Well, no, I won't have Coveted Jewel. So as it currently stands, I can't do both of those things. But they won't have a ton of mana next turn. I will have the mana, like... I guess if they had a removal spell right now... they could not play anything else, hit me for 7, get Coveted Jewel back. Oh, then they get 3 extra mana? No, they could definitely could fuck me up a little bit. Do not get me wrong. But yeah, I still think, okay, right now we are digging for Academy. They have not played a land yet this turn. The fact they have not hit an Academy yet is bonkers. It's got to be Academy here, right? Urza Saga, not Academy. Okay, they do not have, they are an Academy-less deck. That's really good here. Because retrofitting a billion times. I don't know why I'm holding up. I think I've got stuff to do. Retrofitting a billion times is a way they could get me low and have a lot of blockers. That would be frightening. Although, Cap Cannoneer dying post that is, yeah, not the easiest thing for them to win from. Although, if they get me down to, like, 10 here, or, like, 8, and then they have a bunch of flyers, what would Academy even tap for? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, that's not enough to make Heat flyers and block me in a way that is effective to live. Yep. They do get to hit me for a little bit, though. Not wrong there. Okay. I am... they get Coveted Jewel. No blocks. Can't be blocked. Cool. They passed the turn weirdly there, though. I don't know why that was passed in such a strange manner. I'm going to hold up Mana Leak. They have 4 mana. I mean, I'm just going to... Nope, wrong one. Okay, wait, they can untap this and then retap it for a thing. Oh, that's a real shame. Do I need to kill Kappa Cannoneer here? Am I fucked, kind of? Because of 1 red? Is that real? This, I can't bestow an instant speed. That's not how that works. Do I have any way to... I guess if I hit something off Fallen Shinobi, that's solid. At the moment, I'm a little bit screwed, though. So what would happen if I Path Exile? They untap, then they use the Lotus Petal to sack. If they do that, I can't interact with that with Mana Leak. And then I guess I can't Path Exile here. I need to kill Kappa Cannoneer with that, is what I'm realizing. So I think I am going to dash Ragavan. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Oh, I can't collect evidence 6. I don't have creatures in bin. It's been a long day. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So I can just... Yeah, I'm just going to dash Ragavan. We're going to hit them because they get a treasure even to Path Exile here. Whoa. Are we counterspelling? We're casting Subtlety. Oh, that's such a problem. No, I gotta counter that. They know about this counterspell too. Mana Leak. If they got Force of Will or something, I'm just fucked, I guess. Guess we're gonna find out. Oh my god, do they have Force of Will? Okay, good. So I need to do... I can still kill the Kappa Cannoneer at the moment. Bop, bop. They block the Fallen Shinobi, obviously. Oh my god, I could have killed them. Okay, well, that's me throwing. Don't fucking point that out, please. Oh my god. I could have killed them there. That was... They threw there. I still kill them, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3 damage. No, it's not enough. Okay, we are going to go like this, and then like this, and then like this. We're going to go Path to Exile on this. Ward. Yes, pay the ward. Exile it. I just threw so hard, dude. I don't know what I was thinking. If I had just Path to Exile that Sorvo, I just won. So, like, that's just... Jesus Christ. Whoa. I even thought about it. I was like, wait a second. It flashed in my head, and then I was just like clicking the button. And I was like, oh, it's just they live here. It's okay. God. That sucks. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Move to end step. This comes back to hand. Clean up. Discard Oliphant. Discard Concealed Courtyard. I will use this both times. Now I can make what I need to make, and I can either No More Lies or make a blocker as need be. I'm not terrible at the game of Magic the Gathering. I'm just apparently shit. They're getting Brain Freeze. They're going to Brain Freeze me out here. If they get Brain Freeze, and I lose here because I couldn't cast a Path to Exile properly. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay. Oh, they would have been forced to pay for Mana Vault if I'd just done that for 3, but then I would have died. Should have died for the funny Walking Ballista Mana Vault play. Okay, Mind Stone. Whoa, 4 mana. Bunch of stuff. Just casting a Wheel of Fortune here. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana that can pay for this. What do I have in deck that is 2 mana? That is at instant speed. Nothing. I mean, I guess there's Get Lost. Well, maybe I might have eaten that, though. I will check in a second. There's Get Lost and there's Swords in deck. But Get Lost is gone. So there's Swords to Plowshares in deck. Normalizing this denies them a boatload of mana. I mean, 3. But it really just denies them 2 Mightstone, Weakstone mana, and then, like, a Mind Stone. So they have 3, 4 mana plus an artifact mana then. Yeah, no, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with this. Especially because it's going to escape Detective Phoenix from Bin. So this is going to happen. Oh, I can exile any number of these. I think the answer is going to be just no. I guess I'll eat Undercity Sewers. No. Okay, no. Okay, no. And I'll also eat Recurring Nightmare. No, I won't. I am going to eat Undercity Sewers. Yeah. There. We're good. We are good, and we have a Swords to Plowshares in hand. So we still have a piece of interaction, and I can make a 2/2 to attack with. So, and Detective Phoenix can come back. Would have preferred a counterspell, but I don't think countering there was correct. I think that doesn't do much. I mean, we'll find out if I die here. They've got 2 cards in deck, for God's sake. Like, I feel like they've got to have Breach, right? Like, am I crazy? Or Brain Freeze? Also, what's the storm count for Brain Freeze? Just because I'm curious. It's just 1? It's just 1. Okay, cool. What do they need to get to? They need to get to 3. They haven't added Lutri to hand. Stolen Companions once they can't, and even then it doesn't matter. So 2, and then they need to be like 1. Yeah, they could do it. They could definitely get there on a Brain Freeze. I will not discount it being possible. We'll see. We'll see what they... And then I'd be vindicated about taking that freaking big guy. But Evora was pretty sick in the one game we saw. I do think the red in this deck's a little bit sparse. A little bit few and far between. And that Oliphant is not very good. I really wish that was a Lorien revealed. Really wish it was Lorien revealed. Or I wish I'd picked up like a Hallowed Fountain or that Tundra. That would have been sick. That would have made this deck a little bit more reliable with its white, which I do have a good amount of because the white's good. My opponent is tanking. They're trying to figure out if they can somehow finagle their mana to brain freeze me. Or they've walked away from their computer in rage and are throwing things. What did they reveal, by the way? This is just the stuff they've revealed over the course of the... Yeah, I guess they've just revealed this stuff. Yeah, okay, so this is off the... Mystical Tutor. This is off the... What is this off of? Oh, Expedition Map. That was far with their hand, and they revealed Lutri at the start of the game. Okay. It's just stuff they revealed that has been accumulating. Okay, opponent. We gotta have a line figured out by now. Is this game 1, by the way? I think this is game 1. This is game 1. Oh my god. I mean, if they tank for like 2-3 minutes, that's gonna be difficult, even if they win, for them to really do a lot else in other games if they go long. Oh, it's been a very back and forth game. It's been interesting. I don't think I played perfectly. I don't think I've been playing perfectly at all today. I think match 1 I made some big misplays. I think I've made some misplays this game. I mean, obviously, I could have won the game. Really shouldn't have misclicked. Well, not even misclicked. Really shouldn't have like turned my brain off there. That was a big error. Don't turn your brain off when you're playing Magic the Gathering. It's a lot easier to online than in person, I feel. In person, like you're forced to be locked in by the person across from you. But online, you can just kind of be like, do, clicking things, doing stuff, taking game actions, not thinking, and then you suddenly miss the opportunity to kill your opponent. Not saying you don't miss stuff in real life too, but it's usually because you're like seeing the wrong stuff rather than you're like kind of like, oh. So let's say I don't have any action in hand. They make one blocker, untap, make a second blocker. They make 2 blockers here, which I can then go over the top of with either of my creatures, with a Detective's Phoenix Escape. And even if so, then if they, and I'm going to make a currency converter token. Unless no, I'm just going to do that now because I just have swords. I guess I'll wait until after my sword resolves in case I need to pay for like a daze or something. But so they have to make. Well, they just need to make 2 on the ground blockers. So they have a counter spell and they make 2 blockers. They can do that. They do need to kill me pretty quickly, or they just die to deck out. What are ways they could do that? Cap Cannonier's gone. Echo of Eons is gone, so they can't recur that. We haven't seen a Time Twister out of them. Urza's Saga tokens clear my board. An Urza's Saga token could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, just clear my board would be good enough. And then I'm at 7 HP. Like, they could just kill me with Retrofitters over the next turn and a half, right? Not turn and a half. What does that even mean? The next 2 turns. They would kill me with 0 cards in deck, most likely. They may have walked away from their computer. They've been gone for a while. Yeah, I feel like that's... But then I have so much removal. I just don't see a world into this where they don't have, like, a combo kill here. And we haven't seen any actual combo pieces other than LED / Lotus Petal. And then we've seen a couple tutors, which I'm guessing are just for recall. And recall is incredible, don't get me wrong. Spellseeker for recall feels bad. It's not my favorite, honestly. I don't love Spellseeker for recall, especially without a bunch of ways to recur recall. Or recall. Like, we haven't seen a Snapcast or anything that would let them use a recall again. I guess maybe if they had a way to let me draw 4 cards and then could recast Wheel of Fortune, or no, 5 cards, then a way to recast Wheel of Fortune, they could kill me. It would be a draw. If my opponent, by the way, times out of this match and loses, I'm going to be very annoyed. This is going to be the second time in 2 days where that's happened, and it's just frustrating because it means I don't get to play the match. I don't know how our deck's stacked up, and when I'm drafting, I'm taking some risks. Like I'm drafting Avora over drafting a card that I think is a good sideboard option, right? Or if I'm trying to be like, okay, I'm just gonna pivot and try to squeeze more colors into this and figure stuff out and be a little bit irresponsible, right? I want to see what the limits of that are. I want to try new cards. I didn't get that Corey Steelcutter back, man. I was like, there's a card that I wanted to get back that I wanted to try out that I didn't get back. That would have been kind of sick in this deck, I think. Poof! Through the power of movie magic, my opponent has lost the match due to not playing. So we'll play match 3, I guess. That's a shame, but I'll see you guys there. Got a match 3 here. On the play. Against... I don't recognize this... Oh, it's Ertai. Whoa. His hand is not my favorite. But it does things. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll give this a try. Turn 1 cycle. Turn or do I just want to turn 1 fetch for... Fetch for Volk and get all my colors, or I could go get the Surveil Land. I'm going to go get the Surveil Land, turn 1. Turn 2, we can Tide Hollow. I'm not going to let Horn Oculus on 3 unless something insane happens, like they mill me for some reason, so... Okay, yep, that's a shame. What is it? Is it... Okay, it's... Oh, adding Lutri. Oh, another Lutri opponent. Okay, they've added Lutri to hand. Undercity Sewers. Oh, definitely gonna keep swords. Swords to plowshares. And then we go black, white, Tide Hollow Sculler. Show me your secrets. Whoa, those are some good secrets. I really want to take Othari here. They don't have a removal spell at the moment, and Othari is the only thing that's scary, in my opinion, here. Let's get rid of 1 Lutri, and then Othari's in here. Pass the turn. So, with the Surveil Land and Oculus in hand, it's a little bit of a shame. I would have milled most cards in my deck that I thought were not, really good. Mana Leak and Swords are 2 of the... I probably even would have milled a Path to Exile. Cool, that comes down. Doesn't get to cast Stock Up or anything else. Oh, it does cast something, though. Relic. Casatamio, Inquisitive Student. I am probably just going to Swords that. Because that card is such a problem in the world. Yeah. Let's not mess around with letting that live. Swords to Plowshares. They don't even gain life. That's why I don't play 0 toughness creatures, guys. Swords to Plowshare, you're a rock wall of stone. And they're going to lose to Mana Crypt. Watch. Lost the flip. Take 3 damage. Boom. Lightning Bolt. Imagine my new deck, the burn deck that gives my opponents a Mana Crypt on turn 1. On turn 0, so they get to take damage off it on their turn 1. I mean, how much worse do you think Mana Crypt would be if it just dealt you 3 damage every turn? How much damage would an artifact need to do every single turn to be bad? If it just tapped for 2 mana for 0. If it dealt you 8 damage every turn, would that even be bad? You got 2 turns of that acceleration. Yes, you couldn't play it in an aggro deck as much, but you could play it in other stuff. Jesus, Stock Up. If I had a counter spell right now and I could counter Stock Up, that would be humongous. It would just roast the shit out of my opponent. It would just destroy the value here. So I have 2 choices here. I could go Path Eagles and Path the Lutri, and then Eagles them, and then Eagles for a land, and then I have Ertai online, and I have 4 cards in bin for Oculus, right? Jesus Christ, so many cards in hand. Oh my god, this is... a problem for me. It's not good. But yeah, how much damage is it? 20? Is the answer 20? To not still be busted? Okay, Lutri and Stock Up are gone. They just have a shit ton of unknown cards. I mean, they got 3 more unknown cards. Shelldock's interesting. I don't know what this deck... I mean, this deck is like Jeskai, Big Jeskai. Shelldock definitely leans towards that. Othari leans towards that. But I haven't seen anything else besides that that really leans me towards being Big Jeskai stuff. Let's start by pathing Lutri. Get in for another 2 here. God, this card... If this card was printed in 2025, it would let me cast Othari while it was exiled. Plane Cycle. Go get just a regular Plains. Currently playing my Esper deck. Ooh, okay. Now we've got Urtai or No More Lies online, which are both quite good. Because Urtai's a hard counter that also puts pressure. And No More Lies is a soft counter. No, it's a counter that lets me sort of exile something relevant if they don't have the... They lose the flip. Okay. We just need to lose, like, 3 more flips here, and we can maybe do something. No More Lies letting me hit something big and still keep Urtai around is good. Which is obviously the weighing of hard counters versus soft counters. You don't need me to explain that to you. That's basic resource management. You get that. I mean, they have to be doing something terrifying here, right? There's no world in which this isn't something awesome. Witch Enchanter. Okay, yeah, that has to get counterspelled. Blue, black. Or does it? I don't think it does, actually. They killed Tide Hollow-Sculler, and they're going to cast Othari, and then I get to No More Lies Othari? Yeah, sure. You get Othari back. You shock that in, you cast an Othari. Two, and then 5 off the Shelldock. Yep, and then I'm gonna go bop, bop. No More Lies. If I get Daze, I mean, Daze wouldn't work. If I get Force of Will, fuck. That was gonna get me anyway. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Love that. 6 cards in bin. I only have 1 blue, which is a real shame. We're still gonna cast Abhorrent Oculus. Imagine if there was a card just as good as Othari, but it was mono blue and 3 mana. This card is ridiculous. Go to their upkeep. And it triggers the start of their upkeep, so there's no time before they can, like... That trigger is going to happen. Okay, let's manifest some Dread. Let's put Detective Phoenix into play. Cool. I thought that was how that worked, but you never know. I thought I clicked the right one. Okay, they're at 5 HP. Wow, they've lost a lot of Mana Crypt flips now. Now I don't think they're getting lucky. They got lucky on the first one, I think. Let's get this out of here. 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, something good. Oh my god, is this friggin... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's pretty good. That certainly does a thing. Yeah, that's gonna suck. I guess what I can do, though... I do have an out to this still. I can't currently detect its Phoenix Game. You're lying. What I'm going to do is they're going to Abhorrent Oculus, and on their end step, I am going to Urtai Resurrected shoot it. Right? They really need to start putting a clock on me, or this Mana Crypt is just going to kill them. Right? If they lose 2 more flips, they're dead. And if Urtai gets hidden, if they lose 1 flip, they're dead. Get back Oculus. Oculus is radical. I do have a feeling they might have a Daze. They lost the flip, they go to 2. Okay, so currently Urtai or a lost flip is death. So I'm feeling very good about my ability to win this game. If they leave Witch Enchanter back here, which I don't think they can afford to, I think they really need to put pressure on. I mean, wait, my revealed cards. Wait, what? Didn't they Gix probe me? No, that was last game. Sorry, that game went on for so long, it has become all I remember. Okay, they are attacking with Witch Enchanter. Sick. What do they have in hand? They gotta have a counter spell here. It just has to happen. And they've got Relic to draw stuff. Like, they gotta have something to do. Right? Like, they can't... I mean, factually, they have something to do. They could Relic and then Shelldock. So, like, whatever's under Shelldock, if they like that card, they can use it this turn. God, this is kind of wild. This game has been crazy. I mean, they're resolving awesome cards. And they have so much mana. Okay, we're paying for a 4 mana spell here. 5 mana, 6 mana. Walking Ballista for 10. Treasure Cruise. What? How is Treasure Cruise? Their hand, they have gotten unlucky, I feel. They have to have. Okay, this game is kind of ridiculous because there's no world in which that should be what they're doing here, right? Like, you've already got 5 cards in hand. You've got something that are Shelldock. I mean, maybe they just really wanted to activate Shelldock and they didn't think about Relic. But, like, I mean, I guess Relic's what? It's 5 mana, which is... I mean, they paid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They paid 6 mana for the Treasure Cruise. Or no, 7 mana? No, 6. No, 7. They paid 7 mana. I don't know. That feels worse. I feel like Relic to turn on Shelldock, but clearly they don't care that much about Shelldock. Go to end step. Urtai Resurrected. Is this really going to win the game? This should not win the game. This is so bad. Like, they have so much in hand. This can't be good enough. Okay, they have a counterspell. They have a counterspell. They have Mana Tithe. They've got Reprieve. Okay. Good. Like, it's not good. I'm in a much worse spot now, but I no longer feel abhorrent. Got him. About this game. There's kind of like a 50-50 they just lose here. I mean, there's literally 50-50 they just lose here. Unless they have a way to gain life. They're going to get Detective's Phoenix back. Not back. They get it onto their field. I have an Urtai if they're going to kill me. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out. A lot rests on them clicking the thing. Okay, they lost the flip. They die. I definitely got a bit lucky. I will not deny that. But cookies and crumbling, all that sort of thing. Clarion Conqueror's coming in. I'm going to cut Oliphant. We've already got more lands than we need. I just don't think it's as good. And I think Clarion Conqueror to turn off all of their artifact acceleration is just solid. And they've got a lot of Planeswalkers. We've got 1 Planeswalker. But they've got Tamiyo. I might be lying. That might be the only Planeswalker we saw. I'm totally lying. We only saw Tamiyo, which isn't even fully a Planeswalker, but shush. But also it stops them from flipping clues. This card is solid, and I do want to give it its day in court. I have not... I've played with it in Dragonstorm Limited, which was good because it was an on-curve flyer, which there were not a lot of. Okay, so we're going to start off by fetching for a scrub land, and then playing Underground Sea so that we can do No More Lies on turn 2. We're keeping this. We get to No More Lies. We have an Oculus for late game. We have red for this Detective's Phoenix. We can play that on curve. We've got Urtai. I do think Urtai in this matchup is pretty good. They're doing some splashy stuff, and having just counters is good. They actually sided out Mana Crypt after last game. They decided it wasn't worth it. I mean, that's an example of Mana Crypt being like, oh. Okay, we're actually gonna fetch up the, what's it called land now? The Surveil land. Get some extra value for this Oculus and this Detective's Phoenix. Yeah. You know it. You know it. This card is so cool. I really like how they designed this card. I think it's one of the coolest designs we saw at MH3, which had some sick designs. But just getting the, bestow from bin and stuff is just... It's just pretty neat. And also putting collect evidence on cards like that I think is good. Okay, yeah, we'll keep Psychic Frog, I guess. This makes this turn difficult. Yeah, why not? Put the pressure on. I did that wrong, by the way. Now I cast Psychic Frog. You tell me I can't cast Psychic Frog for a black and a white? My Ketramos deck in, Oh my god. Is that a thing in Modern right now? Are the Ketramos decks running Psychic Frog? Is that real? Oh, Trinket Mage. Go get that, Mana Crypt that served you so well last game. That's rude of me, by the way, but I think it's funny as hell, so... So I am not complaining about it. Ooh, Occult Epiphany is good. We're going to play Black Cleave Cliffs here. We are going to move to combat, attacks, swing for 1. It's really 2. Okay, they're going to block. I'm going to discard. Urtai feels bad to discard. I'm going to discard Occult Epiphany here. No, I'm going to discard Detective's Phoenix. I just don't think it's the card I want in this matchup. Well, in this matchup, but also with the tempo of the game I've established. This No More Lies feels pretty solid here. Yeah, you can cast that. You got 5 mana. What are we doing? Brain Surge? Were that card starved? Sure, we'll cut you on that then. We will cut you on that then. And your Daze is useless because I left up 1 mana. 1 mana. Okay. Oh man, they did the classic. I didn't play my land yet. And I could have played around that if I just played my land. It's a classic for a reason. So I am gonna play out Underground Sea here, and I'm just gonna hold up Urtai, and I'm gonna hit them in the face for 2. Draw a Tide Hollow Sculler is actually interesting. No, I'm just gonna hold up Urtai, and then we can Tide Hollow post Urtai probably. Okay, they've got to start winning some flips this game, right? See? Okay. It balances out in the, like, the overall. Oh, we can also Occult Epiphany on end step if I don't want to Urtai anything this turn. No, I don't feel the need to do the hit to counter that. It's fine. We'll draw a removal spell for it, don't worry. We Occult Epiphany on end step. Which is actually what we're doing. Okay, cool. Now I get dazed. I've got to get counterspelled here. Okay, daze. 2 mana daze. Watch. Oh, we're reprieving it. Okay. That feels very medium. Polluted Delta. Fetch. Watery Grave, pay the life, and then we can Occult Epiphany for 1, and that puts enough cards in bin for Oculus. Sure. Let's attack for 2. We trade here. That's fine. And then we're gonna go Epiphany. For 1. I'm gonna discard Sculler. And then we're gonna play around Daze. And we're gonna go boom, 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 Oculus. Eating everything but the Phoenix. Say go. We manifest Dread here. Synergy with Detectives Phoenix. Put this one there, and then that one get put it in bin to fuel the Phoenix. They lose a flip. I mean, this is 9 power in play, and we win the match. Okay, yeah, that was a little rough for them. I do think countering that Brain Surge was smart. Like, their deck just had so much card draw and stuff, but just didn't have a lot of gas, and so cutting them off of getting to the gas was important. Let's go over the deck. I think the deck was solid. I really wish we got to play that game 2, and I really shouldn't fuck up game 1. Game 1, we really got to see Evora do some shenanigans with Occult Epiphany. We didn't get to see it with Psychic Frog, but you can understand the synergy with Psychic Frog. It's just a cool card. It fuels itself, which is always good, but then it also just has some crazy pop-off potential. Overlord, I don't think I ever cast. Fallen Shinobi was good, but I actually think the one time I casted it was a mistake a bit. Obviously not instantly winning that one game was annoying, so we had to sit there for a little bit, but that's just, I mean, that's magic. Mind Twist was good. That came up actually quite a bit. I ended up siding out Kite Sail a good bit. Oliphant wasn't great. Ragavan is obviously awesome. Swords and Path are good. Recurrent Nightmare was disappointing. Oculus was awesome. Urtai, I'm up on Urtai after playing this. Like, I've seen the card put in work, and I've seen it in Standard put in work and stuff, but that felt powerful, and it felt... I was denying the important enough stuff enough that giving them the card didn't feel like it mattered a bunch. I also was playing against people that felt like they had a lot of nonsense in their deck, I will say. Against an aggro deck or a deck similar to mine where, like, not almost every card is kind of... It's not gas, but it's doing something. It's either killing something or putting board presence on, right? It's just, like, they all interact. I think Artigo is down, but there it was solid. Never cast Teferi. Yeah. It just never came up. Never cast a Nethergoyf. I think this deck would have been interesting with the green, but I think it was the right move to cut it. The mana base is weak enough as it was. Although it was not bad by any means. We had a little bit of difficulty casting our red occasionally, and occasionally we had a difficulty with, like, double spelling blue or double spelling white or something. But besides that, I think the deck was really nice and just showcased drafting a pretty versatile mana base and playing a variety of colors and how that can work out and just jamming powerful cards. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to do all the algorithmy stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Helps me out. Helps me to keep doing this. I appreciate you. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.